Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli said Putrajaya's proposed progressive wage model will be voluntary and employ a carrot and stick approach. According to the minister, if employers choose to opt in and pay their staff according to prescribed rates based on sector and skill level, they will be eligible for specific cash incentives. In addition, employees placed under the progressive wage scheme will be required to undergo specific skills training to enhance their abilities. Rafizi said this in the Dewan Rakyat today. As for the stick approach, he said that if employers choose to opt out of the scheme, they may find it difficult to attract talent. Further details about the progressive wage model will be disclosed when the ministry presents a white paper to Parliament on November 30th. According to the first quarter of 2023 formal sector wages report by the Statistics Department, the median monthly wage in March 2023 for Malaysian formal employees was 2,600 ringgit. Malaysia Marine and Heavy Engineering Holdings or MHB incurred a net loss of 105.21 million ringgit for the third quarter of FY 2023 as costs in its existing projects rise. It booked earnings of 15.95 million ringgit in the corresponding period last year. This is the second straight quarterly loss for the group, which warns its heavy engineering and marine businesses will remain challenging. The net loss came in spite of MHB recording 56% growth in its revenue for the third quarter of FY 2023 to 638.47 million ringgit. Going forward, its outgoing MD and CEO Pandai Othman said the group will improve contracting strategies with clients through alliance concepts or cost-plus basis where possible to mitigate the risks of global inflation for future projects. As winter approaches, demand for energy shipment is expected to rise and demand for dry docking activities is likely to be slower, potentially leading to a decrease in market share. Meanwhile, competition among shipyards is expected to remain stiff. MHB shares fell 7.6% to 49 sen, valuing it at 784 million ringgit. Duopharma Biotech said its third quarter FY 2023 earnings almost halved, with bottom line shrinking by 45% to 8.97 million ringgit, while top line fell 4% to 169.24 million ringgit, dragged by increased operational costs and falling demand from the consumer healthcare sector, among others. In comparison with the immediate preceding quarter, net profit was down from 12.54 million ringgit, while revenue edged up from 167.52 million ringgit. Commenting on the group's financial performance, its MD Leonard Arif Abdul Shatta said the gradual revenue improvement registered on a monthly basis augurs well in the longer term, as Duopharma continues to strengthen its portfolio with high-value innovative offerings and niche products. He said the group is also heartened by the government's record allocation of 41.2 billion ringgit in Budget 2024 for healthcare funding, and said this increase will enable essential reforms in the healthcare system and stimulate demand growth for pharmaceutical supplies. Duopharma shares fell 1.6% to 1 ringgit 22 sen, valuing it at 1.17 billion ringgit. The Kuala Lumpur High Court will decide tomorrow whether Muar lawmaker Syed Saddiq Syed Abdul Rahman is guilty of graft. The Muda president is facing 4 charges of abetting in criminal breach of trust, misappropriation of property and money laundering in connection to funds belonging to Bersatu's youth wing Armada, which he previously headed. Judge Dato Azhar Abdul Hamid is scheduled to deliver his judgment at 9 a.m. Syed Saddiq was charged with abetting ex-Bersatu Armada Assistant Treasurer Rafiq Hakim Razali, who was entrusted with 1 million ringgit of party funds, to commit a criminal breach of trust by misappropriating the money. The former Youth and Sports Minister is also accused of pilfering 120,000 ringgit from Armada Bumi Bersatu Enterprises bank account and laundering 100,000 ringgit believed to be proceeds from unlawful activities. The trial started on June 21st, 2022 and involved 30 prosecution witnesses, including Rafiq, Syed Saddiq's parents and MACC officers. Most analysts are still cautious on Hartalega Holdings, despite its better-than-expected quarterly financial results, as they expect the glove maker to continue facing headwinds for the rest of the year. HLIB Research, which kept its sell call on the glove maker, said in a note today that Hartalega could still possibly report losses for the next 2 quarters, given the fluid situation. It did, however, revise its target price upwards to RM2.08. Meanwhile, Kenanga Research kept its market perform call and raised its target price to RM2.33 from RM1.85 previously. It forecast a RM42 million net profit for FY 2024 from a RM105 million loss initially, and raised its FY 2025 net profit forecast by 92%. Over at MIDF Research, the counter was upgraded from sell to neutral with a higher target price of RM2.20 from RM1.66 previously. The research house said it is still wary about the outlook for average selling prices, though it expects an increase in sales volume and the utilization rate, while the complete decommissioning of the Bestari Jaya facility should bode well for the group. At the close, Hartalega shares added 2.6% to RM2.39, translating into a market capitalization of RM8.19 billion.